builds up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Dunks a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Marathon drive to start the game. Play number 11 here, 3rd and short. Locates the tight end. Is complete. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And they've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Using his legs, it's Green. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Tees. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? QB decides to keep it here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Get set.
And looking to throw now on first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door ready to put points on the board to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
And the completion made. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Kick is up and no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Snags the quick throw. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tigers. And puts them on top in the second half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quick throw caught on the left side. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Try to catch the defense with the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's ready. A solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball down near the 25-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the... Try to get everybody on the same page here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Back in motion now. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. It's a 4th down stop.